Former Indiana Fever player responds to Caitlin Clark after unfortunate news. Caitlin Clark lost two Indiana Fever teammates on Friday via the WNBA expansion draft 2026. The Portland Fire and the Toronto Tempo will play their inaugural seasons in 2026, and these two sides officially built their rosters on Friday via the expansion draft. Both teams selected 11 players each from a designated pool. The Fire and the Tempo drafted one player each from Indiana. Kristy Wallace, who was out of the WNBA last season but was still under contract with the Fever, was selected by the Tempo. The Fire, on the other hand, scooped up Chloe Bibby from Indiana. Bibby was a mid-season recruit for the Fever last season, amid injuries to Clark and a number of other players on the roster. Chloe Bibby responds to Caitlin Clark after Indiana Fever exit. Bibby parts ways with Indiana after a brief stint. The Fever signed her in July last year on a 7-day deal before agreeing to a rest-of-the-season contract a week later. Bibby, however, played just 9 games for the Fever before suffering a season-ending knee injury. The Australian averaged 3.9 points, 1.2 rebounds, and 1.0 triples in 9.8 minutes per contest. The Fever posted a farewell message for Bibby on Friday after she was drafted by the Fire. Clark was one of the first Fever players to comment on the post. She sent a brief but heartfelt message to her now former teammate. "My Aussie for life," wrote the two-time All-Star. Bibby caught wind of the comment and decided to respond to Clark. At Caitlin Clark 22, "Don't cry too much," replied Bibby. The interaction was short and sweet, but it speaks volumes about the relationship they built during their limited time together as teammates. Clark and Bibby may be playing on opposing sides this coming season, but the bond they formed will be unbreakable.